everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is going to be a little bit different episode. We're going to be seeing what this game is all about. Me personally, I don't know too much about this game. I've seen a little bit of it, and I know it can get a little bit on the darker side. So if you're not into that, or if that disturbs you, please be advised and do not watch this. As you can see here, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this link. But anything else, let's see. I agree. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Alright, so let's see what this is all about. It's made by Team Salvatore. This game is okay. So they want to very verify that this is not made for children, even though it looks all nice and sweet. Doki Doki Literature Club. Please enter your name. Let's see. What's our name gonna be? I think we play as a dude. So we're gonna be Duder. We're the Duder. Okay, let's see if we can put this in full screen. Alright, cool. Alright. Hey! Question mark. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. I'd get tired of waiting up. That's fair enough. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and I live so you can catch up with me. Good. I almost slipped again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, duder. Well, if people stare at you for waiting, acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to... Oops. What did you say, Sayori? Cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commerce here and there. By the way, dude, I gotta change my name. Have you ever decided on joining a club yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting up by on an average while spending my free time on games at... Hey, look, it's your life, man. You do you. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize and have the skills before college. That is a real issue. Y'all just don't know. That is a real issue. Your happiness is really important to me, honestly. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the new world, the real world. But hey, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. That's fair. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll try. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree woman? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I mean, that's fair. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. You know, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Oh shit, the wrong person. So he must have come into the room while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literary club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I don't seem like too good of a friend. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. That's fair. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed clubs, she inherited the title, vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much, man? Like, go away. Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Just go find somebody else. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She does seem pretty cunning. I let out a large sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Only a cupcake though. Okay, yes, let's go. Just a cupcake. Thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey. That's you, one more cupcake, one less soul. Sounds like a good deal to me. I did detectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the class of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone! New member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literary Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, dude, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I wouldn't say incredibly. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. My bad. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's a first year. She's a stud. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Just don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I mean, couldn't you blame her? Oh well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, dude here. Monica smiles sweetly. Why are you standing like that? Don't do that. That's what the heck? Don't do that. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely, it feels a little tingly, you know? Yeah. You too, Monica. Gotta play it cool, you know. Come sit down, Eder. We just made room for you at the table so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I just got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desk arrangements to form a table. As Yuri mentions, it's been widened so there is one place next to Monica and one place next to Sori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sayori, obviously. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil over the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Oh, they're so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Oh, it's delicious. Sori talks with her mouth full as always. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but her noticing sneaking glances in my direction. Uh-oh, she's judging you. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? 100%. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard something. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but that was for, you know, I didn't know you were a dude. I didn't want to make it all weird. Alright, my bad. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. This is a smart dude. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. That's not. Insulted. I meant that, Yeah, I believe you. You ain't gotta explain yourself. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. Yeah, she caught it too. And smiles at me. My man must be like a damn giga chat up in this bit. So what made you consider the literary club? I got dragged here against my will. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica it was practically dragged here by precisely. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, I thought I'd give it a shot. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How could you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Stop! Why are you standing like that? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. See, 100%. I'd much rather go over something small that you enjoy than trying to do something huge that you don't enjoy just for publicity and money. What if it encourages others to get into literature, and then I'm fulfilling that dream? Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Well, you probably scare them all off with your weird stance. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. That is true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince me that they are both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically. Yuri didn't seem so enthusiastic. Well, I think that's her name. Purple one. Yeah, that's Yuri. Some different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, especially a dude. Though I still, well, I forgot her name, but the pink one don't seem happy about that. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Duder, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read about these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Unless she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad. Oh, you made her sad. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers in deep thought as she thinks. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to really throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, we might as well be having a conversation over a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. Oh, nah, she's freaky. What if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down? Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, and why is that? Well, I took his eye thought of him before a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last class. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud. Shush. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So he slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Pretty cool. Why don't you share them sometimes? No, not happening. It's probably her diaries. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reactions of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Me personally, I'll write all of y'all a poem. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Stop! Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help all of us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Duder? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Just being honest with you. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All staring at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Duder. you all. I am defensive, excuse me. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing. Dang it. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori's wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Why do you welcome to the literature club? Thanks, I guess. You're the only one that does this. Why? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Duder, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Stop! Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica when my mediocre writing skills already feel the anxiety welling up? I would hate to have to write a poem like that. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Duder, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. I mean, sure, we might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. With a weird stance. While I'd really be happy spending every day of school in a literature club, perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure girls' fortune will come to me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Electricity, passion, imagination. So I'm assuming that's who's liking this, who's jumping. Sensation, graveyard. Stop! I don't want you. Doki Doki, excitement, friends, sugar, pure. Jumpy, nightgown, heaven sent, massacre, agonizing, anxiety, and last, headphones. Oh wait, last, bunny. Alright, well, we'll continue this next episode. That's gonna end it all for this one. If you want to see more, like, subscribe, do all these fun things. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!